My name is Steven, and this is video number 11 in my series called Introduction to CodeIgniter. What I'll be teaching you in this video is how to delete values from a MySQL database using the database library. Also, to empty an entire table, which is what we'll do to conclude everything and kind of clean it up. So, we'll get started. First thing we'll do is create a new function in our site controller. We'll call this delete values. Okay, the first thing we want to do is load the model. So load model get underscore db. Wonderful. Save this. Then we'll get to work. Create a new function in our model. Call it delete one. And again, it'll receive one variable, which will be an array. And the function goes like this. This db delete. Okay, so this function receives two parameters. First one is which table. In this case it's test. The second is an array full of specifiers. So we'll go back into our controller, create an array, call it old row because it's soon to be deleted. This will be an array. We'll say ID is equal to 7. Then we will actually call the function from the model, so we'll go this get underscore db delete values. I believe it was, no, just delete one. Yeah. Delete one. Pass in the old row array, and then just a simple little echo command, which is bad practice, but we're going to do it anyway just so we know that we're on the delete page. Okay, that's done. We'll save this. We'll go delete values. It says deleted. So now you can see where the ID was 7. In this case, the entire array that we're passing in is just a specifier, just ID 7. So that's all we want to delete, is where ID is equal to 7. We're going to delete that entire row. So if I refresh this database, you can actually see that the row has been successfully deleted. The last thing I want to show you is how to empty an entire table. Just create another function called empty. Yes, this will just receive one parameter. We'll call it, and it will be table. Empty one. I think empty was a reserved name. Okay. And the function looks like this. And all it receives is one parameter, and that is just the table to empty. Okay, perfect. We'll go back into our site controller, create another function really quick. The day I spell function right, I swear. Okay. Create a function called empty table. Again, it will load the getDB model. I'm going to make a variable, call it old row. Only in this case, all it's equal to is test, because that's the table that the variable we will be passing into the function, specifying which table to empty. Next, we'll call the function this get underscore db empty1. Pass in the variable of old row, and then echo emptied. Perfect. Clean this up a little bit, save it up, and everything looks good. So let's call the empty table function the last thing. Empty table. Emptied. Now if we click test, it's all gone. And that is it. That concludes tutorial number 11. In the next tutorials, we will be building a very simple, basic website in CodeIgniter. I'll show you guys a lot more helpers and libraries and things like that, and it'll be really fun. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.